Welcome back to another episode of Athlete POV. We're sitting down with Logan Stevens, freshman guard, Rutgers Scarlet Knights basketball team. What's going on, man?
Hey, how are you? Thank you for having me.
Yeah, super excited to have you on. I mean, being a Jersey kid myself, really excited to hear a point of view from a team that I watched all year this past year and years prior. But now, first thing, going off this season, what do you think you could take away from this season the most?
I think that we had a lot of chemistry, and I think that that's way more important than people might think. As a team in college, you have a lot of off time, and it's good to bond together as a team, and we had a lot of that, and I think that helped us move forward in times of adversity.
Definitely. And now, um, being from New Jersey myself, I've been to a couple of the games, and I can just tell like the atmosphere in the crowd is pretty crazy.
Yeah,
Like that, you got the student section, and it's just bumping every home game. And then you guys beat Purdue that one game, and that was wild,
yeah.
right?
Yes, sir. Yeah, it was wild. Everyone was having like a crazy fun time. Like that was towards the beginning of the season. I think we were around 8 games in, and everyone was like really excited. It was the first time like we had a chance to beat a number one team
Yeah,
in program history. So it
right.
was really fun.
Absolutely. So now a little bit about yourself now. Obviously, getting to Rutgers was a huge accomplishment. Being from Georgia, right? Yourself.
Yes, sir.
Right, and then we saw prior on on social media how you picked Rutgers just because academically it was a good school and obviously basketball as well. Could you go a little bit
hmm
deeper about like why Rutgers? Like, what did you see in Rutgers that was like the best fit for you?
Okay. Well, coming out of high school, I had like a couple options, like nothing too major. So Rutgers for me really like stood out it stood out as like a clear front runner when I was able to like meet the coaching staff, and when I was able to have some conversations with the people that were actually around the university, it became like a clear front runner just because like you said, like the academics and the basketball, it was really the perfect scenario for me. And I always wanted to like venture a little off from Georgia.
Hmm.
Um, I've like been there my whole life, pretty much,
Right, right.
from high school. So I wanted to, like try a different area, see what um, the North could bring. You never know. So it was
Wow.
pretty much just
Yeah.
it was all
It's funny you say how
yeah,
you're trying to go from like South Georgia to Jersey. In fact, myself,
yeah,
my first year of college, I went to school in Florida at Stetson University. So it was the complete
yeah,
opposite. I was trying to get
completely
more into
different.
hot weather. But yeah, I
Yeah.
can completely see what you say. Rutgers, great school from what I've heard around my house. But yeah,
Mhm.
great job, great decision you got there. A little bit more about
Yes, sir.
yourself now. What would you say are some of your healthiest habits you think you've picked up throughout like high school, getting you ready for the college level?
I like to stay prepared, like whatever I'm doing. I'd say that I mean, like every player has a pretty decent work ethic, but I'd say that that's helped me for sure, like to stay on top of my things, make sure that I can like manage my time well enough. I guess that's a pretty big thing too, because people don't realize like how much time it actually takes out of your day to like do these different things
Right.
or like be a part of like something like that on top of all the other stuff that's going on outside. So I'd say that that's a pretty healthy habit, like just managing
Hmm.
my time well, being able to like balance everything that I have going on.
Right. Yeah. And now your schedule probably in season differs from right now in the off season. What do you think is the
Yeah,
biggest difference, and what's the schedule look like for you like on a typical day right now?
all right. Well, compared to the season right now, we just started spring workouts. So,
Already.
before the end of the season, after the end of the season, we had like a little break until like just right now, like the beginning of last week or something. Now we start workouts until like the summer and school ends, and then we have another break. But right now, like a day we'd work out, we'd lift or something, and then maybe we have like a meal or something, and then that's pretty much it. It's not as packed as like a regular day during the season.
Hmm. Yeah, definitely. So now, academically, right? What now?
hmm
Just tell everyone what is your major and what do you plan to do? After basketball is over.
well, right now I'm currently majoring in marketing. And after basketball, I'd say, I mean, I always like I'm pretty big into business and
Mm.
that type of thing. My dad has like his own type of company for like music and stuff like that. So maybe like in that type of realm, but I'm
Mm.
not 100% sure. But something business involved.
Yeah, and it's definitely okay as a freshman yourself. You don't know what's ahead of you so far. You got 3 more years of college at least, and you don't know what's in store for you. But now going back to this season, what do you think would be like the best memory from this season?
Um, I'd say there was a couple. Definitely beating Purdue that everyone knows.
Hmm.
Trying to think of one that people might not know. We got our first road win against Maryland in our conference, and that was a pretty big moment because like a couple of games before that, like people were saying that we couldn't win on the road and like we would only win at
Hmm.
home and stuff
Right.
like
Yeah.
that. And we went to Maryland and we were down like double digits at halftime, I think, and we were able to come back, which was pretty big because that was our first road win.
Right. And in the Big Ten too, any win is important with that conference.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. Yeah. The Indiana game away, like towards the end of the season, where Ron hit that shot, everyone was
Yeah.
pretty excited about that.
That was like almost the
And that
half
was,
court, right?
yeah,
Was that the one?
it was like a really deep three,
Right. Yeah.
and I think it was to make that was like pretty much to make March Madness,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yes. Now, which March Madness? Now, what was it like to just be in that atmosphere?
It was crazy. I mean, we were in one of the first games.
Right.
And played against a hard Notre Dame team. The game went to overtime too, and
Yep.
it was back and forth pretty much the whole time.
Yeah.
But it was crazy. It was a lot of energy in the gym for sure. Like both fan bases.
Where
So
yeah,
like
a
you could
neutral
really
site.
hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
What
it
was
was
the
nice.
Where was that game? It was close to Daytona, I think. Was it around there or Dayton?
It was
It was.
in Dayton,
Yeah.
Ohio.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
sir.
right near Indiana, of course. Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So now a little bit more about yourself again. What would you say is your biggest motivation to be like successful? I know it's pretty broad, but if you could like maybe like a role
Yeah.
model you have for yourself, who would you say, or what would you say?
Um, I'd say it'd be probably my parents. You know, like like growing up, they put like a lot of effort into me, like to make sure that I stayed away from
Right.
like the bad
Mm.
influence, or stayed away from like all of the nonsense that I could have got in, like when I was younger, and I really appreciate that. So I try to like do what I can for like them and like for my family.
Mm.
I say that's like my number one like motivator, especially like my mom and dad. I mean, I have a sibling too, but I'd say my parents
Right.
are definitely.
Yeah, and it's definitely great to have, supporting parents, obviously, that like support what you do, push you in the right direction, which is always key, you can't go wrong with that. So that's really nice to hear. And obviously it's paying off.
Exactly. Yeah, not a lot of people have the opportunity to have like both parents, like like pushing you in the right direction, like looking out for you. So I'm really thankful for that.
Absolutely. And now on a lighter subject now, our team put together, we did a bunch of research on like, you and your team and like stuff you guys did. So tell us about Hurricane Harbor and that trip you guys took there. What was the best memory from that?
The water park, that was fun. That was like the very beginning of like the summer. Usually, like we have like summer workouts, and
Right.
then we'll have something called like Team Tuesday or something
Mm.
like that. So we'll go out and have like a bonding time or like a event with the team, and it was nice. It was the first time me going to a water park in New Jersey
Yeah.
or like anywhere up north. So it was fun. There was some fun rides. It was definitely a great bonding experience.
Yeah, Hurricane Harbor. I've been there a bunch of times, being from Jersey myself. They have Hurricane Harbor, Six Flags, like the roller coasters. Did you guys go there too?
Hmm. Nah, we just went to the water park section.
Yeah, definitely nice there with like that huge wave pool and then like they have
Yeah,
a
yeah.
bunch of bunch of cool things. So now another thing, who on your team takes the crown in arcade games?
Arcade games. Uh, I'd say it probably split. Jalen Miller is like a big gamer, like as far as like video games and stuff like that.
Hmm.
I know him and Ron are always playing together. As far as arcade games, I'd say that I have to take the crown. Um, Not like video games, but if we go to arcade, I could probably win the most yet.
that's that's funny thing about it. And it's probably a great good team bonding experience too, because like I don't know, you guys go to like the boardwalk or something. I mean, I
Hmm.
actually don't know. What I just had this on the sheet right here that our team put together,
Yeah.
but I was just wondering about that. Yeah. So now next, what about golf? How are you in golf, and how about your teammates?
Golf. I'm a little rusty in golf. I can't lie. I can get a few hits in every once in a while. I'm more of like a putter, not good at like
Mini golf?
using the driver. Yeah, I'm more of like a mini golf type person. The team Cliff was hitting some big. He was driving the ball pretty far. I can't lie. Ron again. Ron's pretty good at golf. Mawat Mawat Mag, he's good. Um, we had a couple people that I was surprised that they looked like they were knew what they were doing actually. Um, so yeah, they're pretty good. I'm not as good as them. I can't lie.
All right, yeah, that's fair. It's a pretty humble of yourself, being honest.
Yeah,
That's always good. If you could go play like another college sport, not basketball, what would it be?
it'd definitely be football.
Football,
Or maybe.
golf.
I mean, I'd say nah, not golf. I'd say maybe baseball. Like, I'd want to play baseball, but I'd like actually play football. Like, I'd be able to play football if
Hmm.
that's the question. But if I just like wanted to, like with no skill, I'd want to play baseball.
Why do you think that is? What about baseball you like?
I don't know. Some of my friends play baseball. One of my friends plays at Vanderbilt, actually.
Oh,
But
wow.
I don't know. It's just I think I like it a little more than every other sport.
Being
I think
from
it's
Georgia,
just
yeah. What were you
yeah, it's
saying?
just cool.
Yeah,
I just like
I was gonna say, being from Georgia, what'd you think of the Braves last year?
yeah, it was crazy.
Is that your team?
Everyone I was nah. I mean, sort of. They got rid of Freeman, so he's like the hero. But when the World Series was going on, there was like so many parades in Georgia, but I was here, so I
Oh,
didn't
you're
even
right.
get to
Yeah, because
see it.
it was the fall, like November, right?
Yeah, but all of my friends were like at the parades of the Braves.
I
It
bet.
was
Yeah.
pretty cool. Yeah.
What about Yankees? Yankees fan?
People up here, I've seen a lot of Yankees
Yeah,
fans.
myself too.
I'm not really. You're a Yankees fan?
Yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah, I like. They have Aaron Judge, right?
Yeah. Big 6'7" guy. Probably could play
Yeah,
basketball too.
I've seen a lot of him.
Very cool. So now another thing. Another light question. If you can go to dinner, two people, whatever you want to get, wherever you want to go, who are you taking? Where are you going? What are you ordering?
Okay. Um, where am I going? I'll start with where I'm going. I'm probably going to like a nice steakhouse, like
Hmm.
somewhere like I don't really know the places in New Jersey, but the places in like Georgia would be like Chops or like Bones or Houston's or something like that. I'd go somewhere like that. I'd probably order a nice sirloin steak or something like that, some mac and cheese. The people the people I'd bring, I definitely bring Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry's like my favorite
Hmm.
person. I can't lie that I like don't really know.
Right.
And then maybe like a musician, like a rapper or something, like maybe like Gunna or something, or like Lil Baby,
Hmm.
and just get the best of both worlds, the basketball world and the music world.
Right. Yeah. Well, what type of artists make your pregame playlist?
All types. I mean, I would try to listen to all types of music. Like I go from R&B if I'm feeling in that type of mood, like Chris Brown, or I might go like rap, like Lil Baby. I like all of them. Gunna, Young Thug, all those type of artists.
Solid, yeah. I mean, does your pregame playlist like differ from like what you listen to on the on, like normally?
Not really. For me, I
No.
listen to like the same. I listen to like stuff that I would listen to all the time. Like if it's before the game, it'd still be the same type. But I'm big into music, so I would definitely be listening to something
Gotcha.
like whatever it is.
Would you say Steph is like who you role model your game like after, sort of?
No, not really. He's just my favorite player. I mean, as far as like shaping my game after someone or like playing like someone, I'd say it'd be probably like Donovan Mitchell or something like that. Like that type of player, like explosive,
Hmm.
that type of build. But Steph is just my favorite player.
Yeah, I mean, probably a lot of people's favorites too. So there's nothing
Yeah.
wrong with that. You ever think about like creating stuff on social media, like content with like your team or something like that? Do you guys do that often?
Yeah, we see that type of thing a lot, especially like with the NIL deals and stuff going on.
Hmm.
We actually, I mean, we were gonna we are gonna make like a couple like Instagram videos or like TikToks after some of our wins, because
Right.
like they happen to blow up and stuff like that. But I don't know, we never really got time. Like they take our phones too
Oh
sometimes.
wow.
Like if we're on a game, if we're on a game day, like we just put our phones like in a specific area to like focus or whatever. So that sometimes we don't really do the videos, but we have like we had a videographer that like will put together stuff for us and stuff like that. So
Hmm. You are you like active on other social medias like Twitter, TikTok, and stuff like that?
I mean, I'm active as in like I look. I don't really like post as much on like those type of platforms,
I
but
got you.
I definitely will like look or just like watch for fun or for entertainment. Yeah.
All right, cool. I think we're gonna come to a close here. You got anything else you want to add that we didn't throw in?
Um. No, I think that's good. I think that's good.
Yeah. All right, man. That was great. I'll do a little conclusion here, and that'll be it. Yeah. All right. We want to thank Logan for coming on. We appreciate his time. I know during a busy off season, it can be not as much time to hop on podcasts like this, but we thank him again, and we're wishing him the best next season going forward, and whatever else he might do.
Yes, sir. Thank you guys for having me. Thank the viewers. I'll see you guys next time.
Of course, man. Thank you.